welcome to another episode of the Questionable Answers Show, where Jimmy, Paul and myself figure out questions the old-fashioned way. You remember the time before Google where you had to try and figure out the answers to all of these questions without sort of jumping on your phone and figuring it out that way? That's what we attempt to do here. You, the listener, sends in to us the questions.
I couldn't think of a heckle for this intro.
This is the longest that Paul's gone without interrupting your intro.
I tried.
I felt uncomfortable.
I had nothing.
That intro went so smoothly, I got uncomfortable.
Question one. What do we got?
Okay, let's start with figuring out the questions. So question number one, it's been sent in.
Yeah, I'm watching you. I'm watching you.
Yep.
Is coral the dumbest animal or the smartest rock?
Okay.
That's a smartest rock.
So, coral can't move at all, right?
Are we willing to wait? Are we trying to actually classify this as whether it is an animal or a rock?
Okay, yeah. If you want to start there, that's a good place to start.
Okay.
It can't do anything.
It's definitely not an animal, is it?
Eat?
It's not an animal.
No, it's an animal.
It's an animal as much as a tree's an animal.
Nope.
Isn't it?
No, I think it's an animal. Oh, hang on.
Coral.
No, I think it's a tree.
It's a tree.
It's a plant,
It's
right?
a plant.
Is it a plant?
It's got to be a plant.
It's just an underwater plant. It's like the equivalent of
Well, it's a living organism.
you know, you got
so
snakes, you got sea snakes.
Sea snakes.
You said it words,
I'm so
idiot.
Yeah, no, you
Yeah.
got snakes and sea snakes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you got trees and sea trees.
Yeah, seaweed.
And sea trees just happen to be called coral. Okay? Because we named them incorrectly.
No, but what's the difference
Not
then
a sea
between
tree.
like seaweed, like regular sea plants, seaweed, like
plant.
that? Hey, how come they're all called seaweed but not sea plants? Is it
Weed,
I don't
'cause
want
they're
any?
weed.
Well, weed's just a plant you don't want there, right?
Yeah. Have you ever been to the beach when there's heaps of seaweed around?
Oh,
worst.
you go
Did you want it
swimming
there?
and you
No,
get
you don't
one
want
on
any
your
of it
face
there.
or something like that.
Like when someone goes,
look,
when
as a
someone goes,
bald
oh, there's
man-
heaps of seaweed, you don't go, oh, just sea plants, they're fine.
As a bald man, I've been known to wear it as a wig at times.
Yeah.
We've all done that. We've all
But
been
a
there,
weed's
sure.
just a plant that you don't want there, right?
Correct.
Yeah, it
Or
is.
is it just something that is like so good at like spreading, and that's what
Nah.
makes it a weed?
No,
No,
it's just a plant you don't want there.
Okay.
it's whatever
Like
you want.
there's
Because
like-
if you want it there, then it's
There's like these 30-meter gum weeds outside.
Gumweeds. That sounds like a mouth disease.
So it's not a rock. It's definitely not a rock because it is alive.
yeah.
It is like a rock though, because
So it's
texturally, like it doesn't feel like, I don't know, like it's sharp, right?
a bit sharp.
It's not like surfers like cut themselves up on the coral, the
Yeah,
reefs.
yeah.
Well, it's not an animal.
It is alive though.
Yeah, it's got to be a plant. It can't be the
Hang
dumbest
on,
animal
the dumbest animal.
or the smartest rock. It's got to be the smartest rock.
What makes it smart though? What's
It's alive.
smart?
But it's more than just alive like a tree or a plant, because it's actually an organism.
Well, what? That just means it's alive, right?
Nah,
Talk to me about the Great Barrier Reef. That's pretty. That has stuff.
it does.
Tell me about that.
What I will tell you about it is if you're listening from outside of Australia and you think about coming to visit the Great Barrier Reef,
Don't bother.
I wouldn't waste your time.
Really?
I would stop off at Fiji on the way
Okay.
and not worry about the rest of the trip because it is a disappointing. It's a disappointing reef.
And so there's
You know why?
there's your tourism ad for Australia.
Yeah, tourism Queensland won't be
It's
calling.
not where the bloody hell are you? It's why the bloody hell are you here?
Yeah, because whenever they send, like, whenever there's photos or whatever on postcards of the Great Barrier Reef, they
Yeah.
take it with like these awesome flashes and the like great cameras and the.
But
Anyway,
my eyes are pretty good.
no, when you go there, the colours are really disappointing.
Oh, they're bland.
They're very bland.
I've,
bland.
I've not been there. I have been to
Oh,
Fiji.
don't bother.
It should be
Don't
called the
bother.
Great Beige Reef.
Well, no, it's still a barrier, isn't it?
Is that the coral bleaching, or is
yeah,
this,
I guess so.
the
yeah.
beige barrier
Yeah,
reef?
should be,
Yeah.
you're right, I got that wrong.
is it the coral bleaching, or is it, you reckon it's all
No, that's just it's, and you can't swim there without getting freaking stung by
Yeah.
everything.
Oh, that's Australia. Everything wants to kill you.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
even in the Great, anyway, Fiji. That's where you want to do your
Snorkeling.
Good.
Yeah, that's
recommendation.
right. So
So we're saying it's not an animal.
it's not an animal.
I don't know, man. I'm sure.
Oh, it might
it's-
be. Okay, does it eat things other than
I think
sunlight?
so. Yeah.
Other than sunlight. Photosynthesis.
Eating stuff.
It only eats sunlight and water.
No, it definitely does.
It doesn't eat
but
water.
see, corals more than
Would
just
in
the
some
rock ones, because
capacity.
you've got like some planty looking corals, and you've got all sorts of
those
different corals that sort of
like awkward, like wavy ones.
yeah, and they go out and they
To
sort
make
of
you feel like just a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like there's kind of like a Venus flytrap style
Yeah.
situation where like some of them might gobble up a little
yeah.
floaty, around them?
Yes.
Did I
Are
make
they
that up?
coral? No, but I don't think they're coral. Like a sea anemones and all that.
I see what?
Anemone. Is that what it's called?
I hope not.
Anemone. Is that how you say it?
I think that's a medical procedure
that's-
that you don't want done.
No, the extra syllable makes it not that.
Say it again.
I think it's anemone. Is that what it is?
Look, you add an extra syllable, so it made it less worse than what it could be. If you
And then
said a sea enema,
Yeah.
then that's just when you go
What-
out for
what
a
are
surf and you get dumped by a wave, your cheeks go apart and whooshka, like you cleave
What are
your
they
whole
called?
system out.
Well, I don't know. You're telling the story. Don't look at me and ask me.
An
what
enemy.
Hey?
An enemy.
Same thing.
An enemy of the
This
state.
is my accent. It's just my accent.
Tomato, tomato, is that
These
the
are
same?
all made
Except
up
with one of
words.
them, you start talking about it and you're expecting to have your colon sort of flushed out.
Yeah.
Which is
pretty
quite.
good.
All right, so we're saying yes, it is some form of an animal. Because
No, I'm saying it's a plant. I'm calling it a plant. I'm calling it a rock.
Sea plant.
It's a sea plant.
Sea tree.
It's stuck on. I reckon anything that's alive. Here's how I differentiate an animal to a plant.
Gotcha.
If it's stuck, it's a plant.
like it doesn't move.
We can't move.
So
Yeah.
like a kangaroo that's like got wrapped up in a tree and just this is now stuck there.
Plant.
Now a plant.
No, like if the whole species is stuck,
Okay.
plant. If it can walk around,
Okay. Here's one
No,
for
I
you.
feel like there's an animal.
Sea
that-
cucumber.
is it stuck?
Well, they just lie there.
No,
Starfish.
they can move. They can
Starfish.
move. They can move. They can
Ah,
move.
they can move.
slow.
They can move.
Animals.
Can they?
Animals.
Yeah, they
They
can.
move slow.
Yeah,
And
they
when
got
they
little
move-
suckers and
yeah,
they sort of
yeah,
just
slow.
little
Yeah, just
shimmy
just like
shake.
that little
That was
shimmy.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's what it is.
That's
If
the
you-
best definition I've heard of plant versus animal.
Yeah, if you're stuck, you're a plant. Move around, you're an animal. That's all it is. That's what it is. Break that theory.
No, I'm sold.
I'm trying.
You've sold
I'm
me.
trying.
So
You've
I
definitely sold
think
me.
that certainly the coral is stuck, but it also it's a bit rocky, isn't it? I'm going to say it's the smartest rock.
It is a pretty impressive
Yeah.
rock.
Yeah. All right. No.
Okay.
We're unanimous.
Based on our tourism campaign, it's a much better rock than Ayers Rock.
Oh,
That's
I
a
tell you
disappointing
what.
rock.
Is it?
I
We
reckon
are
it.
just
Yeah.
we are just going to town on our natural wonders in Australia, aren't we?
Well,
Well, it's a big mound.
my
Like-
sister went to
Alright.
I
my
haven't been
sister
there.
went there the other day. Did you call it
The-
Ayers Rock or Uluru?
the other day-
Actually, sorry, I should say Uluru, but I was
I
going
still
with the
call it
rock.
Ayers Rock.
I was
You
going
know,
with the
Your
rock.
sister
Mine-
went there
mine-
the other day. Just
Yeah,
like
my internal monologue calls it
Just like the
calls
milk
it
shop.
Ayers Rock still, and then I'll just
no, that's a
Can't
call
stop me.
anyway. Who was
definitely
there?
Uluru.
Who was there?
Who was what?
Who was
Oh,
there?
for sure, just some British explorer.
Oh, what's
that-
that
No.
yours? Get out of here.
Yeah, it'd be someone's last name like
Yeah.
Ayers.
Oh,
like, yeah.
Oh, that rock's mine.
Yeah, I
saw it
saw it first. Don't
not
worry about
really.
all the natives
Yeah,
that are
not
just
really.
like.
A lot of
yeah.
people saw it
White,
before.
white
Let's
people
move
have a habit of that, don't they? It's like, that's mine. I saw it. Give me. It's like, it's mine, man.
Look
Like
at this place. It must be the Kings.
they just walk into someone's
not the
house and start
Kings.
grabbing stuff.
the Kings.
It's the Kings.
All right, so
We're happy with that. It's
wait, I'd like to talk about Uluru for a little bit more. My sister went there the other day, and they
Don't stop saying the other day. Like it was obviously a holiday.
She went where?
She
Yes,
didn't just
it
like
was a
take a
holiday.
drive.
Where
there.
did she go?
well, depends who you are. Ayers Rock.
Yeah, exactly.
Uluru. She went to
She went to
Uluru.
Uluru, right? Anyway, photo came through the first day. I thought, oh, that's a cool rock. But then, like, what? That's it, right? What do you do next? Because after 5 minutes, I'm done.
Yeah, and you're stuck there.
You're stuck there.
There's only one flight going in and
Oh,
out.
but surely there's like.
yeah, and you might have accidentally
Surely
booked
like
a week holiday.
surely at night it looks amazing, like the stars in the sky.
No, start. Well, that's not the rock, is it?
No, but I mean the whole being there. There must be some
What-
cool things about it.
Well, what I don't understand though is that people that go
Flies.
there, they like it. Like Tasmania, people come back and they go, "It was great," and I go, "Was it?"
Was it really? Because
What's wrong with
there?
what's wrong with Tasmania now?
What's there?
I don't know, like
Oh, there's
trees
some
and
natural
water.
reasons.
You ever been?
Yeah, I've been to Tasmania. I have.
Oh, okay. What's good about it?
I don't know. To me, it just reminded me of New Zealand,
Okay.
the Northern Ireland, New Zealand. Same
so
kind of thing.
you
Big
gonna go
colds. No.
You know why? Because you don't want to.
Yeah, don't want to. Don't care for it.
Okay.
All right, so there we
All
go.
right.
We've
I'm gonna
absolutely
say it's-
trashed our Tourism Australia campaign. They will not be knocking on our
Yeah.
door as a
No.
principal sponsor anytime soon. But we're going to say coral is the smartest rock you will find.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, move on.
God, great
Next question for you. Zipper fly or button fly? Which is better? And explain.
Okay.
Wait, what do you have on right now?
Zipper.
Zipper.
Oh, I've got a button.
Do ya?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Okay. All right.
Why?
Why do I have a button fly?
Yeah.
I guess like the pants I bought had a button fly on them.
Yeah.
I
You don't often get a
Look,
choice, do you? It's not
when,
as if...
no. But
Only you
when,
can
when
get
I
them off
saw,
quicker.
button flies for sure. As soon as the question was read out,
I don't need to though.
I instantly see issues with zipper.
Oh,
I don't instantly see issues with button.
Yeah, there's
Because-
an inherent death trap in that.
Well, because
Yeah.
the thing about the zipper is because I wear like suit pants to work, right? Actually, this happened to me last week. Like I went to the bathroom in the morning after morning assembly, and my fly was down. At that point, I realised that my fly had not been up yet for the day.
Can't sneak that. I can't sneak it up if it's a button. Can I?
No,
But here's my question:
that mistake doesn't happen with a button fly
no, because you can't do up the top button and
until you've
forget.
done the bottom button.
Oh, all right, the
It's like a
sequence.
process.
Yeah.
It'd be like if I walked out and I was wearing a button shirt and only the top button was done up
Yeah, correct.
because I'd forgotten to do
Hang
the
on.
buttons up.
Do you button from the bottom up on your shirt?
No,
That's
I
a
don't.
great question.
I
There's a
don't.
great question. Is it a button-up shirt or button-down shirt?
It should be called a button down, but I call it a button.
It's
up.
100% button down.
Do you call it a button-down?
No, I don't.
Call it a button up.
But I do button
Do it
up.
up.
I
Mine-
do button up my
Yeah,
pants.
because you do
though.
it up. You don't do it. You don't do things down.
My brother calls it a button-down shirt.
Hang
That's
on.
it. That's
Harley
it.
Harley or Black Hawk?
Harley.
Wait, did you say Black Hawk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a brother called Black
No,
Hawk.
but he flies Black Hawks.
Okay.
I don't know what his name is.
Yeah.
Can't remember his name.
So he
And what
legit.
does Harley do? Does he ride Harleys or?
No.
I should.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, I know. I knew he
calls
was
it
a
legit
button.
calls it a button-down shirt, which kind of makes sense because you do button it
Nah,
down.
but when you do things up, you don't ever do things down.
Yeah, it's like tying up. You don't tie down.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Yes,
do
you
tie
do.
some
Well,
things down.
that's the whole
You tie
down.
people down.
The actual,
I don't. But yeah.
the action of like tying. It's you tie up your shoelaces. You never tie down your shoelaces.
It's true. Unless you wanted to be fixed to
But
the
that's
ground and become a
because the
plant.
laces.
Yeah, it's right.
That's because the laces start at the bottom, and so you're tying them up.
Nah.
Yeah, it is.
They don't start at the bottom. They're already threaded. You don't like when you take your shoe off. You don't take it out.
You don't pull the laces
Take
out.
all the laces off. Oh, I'm saying I'm still taking my shoes off.
Let me just hang up my laces on my laces hook over here.
So
Now that my shoes are off.
laces hook.
Well, I mean, I assume you've got a laces hook if your laces are
You
coming
would.
out of your shoe.
Oh man.
Which colour laces are you going to use today?
Well, let me go and see my laces.
Well,
hook.
I've got a plethora of options, and because all my shoes are unlaced,
So are we saying
So, which is
Zipperfly,
better?
Zipperfly has inherent risks to it?
Oh, does it really?
Both in the potential meat trap and also
well, can we call that is that something about Mary, that scene? Can we call
Yeah,
that?
that was ridiculous.
and
But
it also
seriously,
has the risk of being left down.
Yeah.
It's only a risk if you're going commando. I reckon.
I
that's
hear what
the
you're
only
saying. No,
time
but it's
there's
always
really
embarrassing.
A risk.
It's always
no,
embarrassing.
the risk of a
no,
meat
there's a
trap
risk.
risk.
There's a
Oh.
risk.
Only if you're going commando.
No. Okay, so working in a hospital,
Yeah.
where an emergency department is.
Yeah.
I was only a couple of weeks back. Young boy,
Yeah.
zip.
How?
He was
How old is
commando
he?
at the time,
Okay, that's
But-
the thing. Only because he's going commando.
but there is still that risk.
Yeah, look, I've never got it stuck in a button. I'll tell you that now. That's never happened.
Or in a buttonhole.
No, that's not.
No, you're right.
That's not
And if
happening.
it did, it would be like it's not very quick.
I
You'd be working to get it stuck in a button. Like you wouldn't accidentally. How'd that happen so fast? Right, you'd be like, oh, it's accidentally getting stuck in the button.
It's still, I
It'll be
mean,
continuing
I'm
for a
getting,
minute.
it's getting there. It's
Yeah.
nearly.
Oh.
Yep. Okay.
Finally, accidentally stuck.
Now the other thing with zipper, and I'm
Go see
sure,
Ryan.
surely you guys have experienced this as well, right? With a zipper fly, I have a pair of jeans where the integrity of the fly has diminished.
Yes.
So I
And
can't
works
trust
its way
it
down.
anymore. So what happens is it does up to the top, but it just slowly works its way down.
that's a problem,
Again,
isn't it?
button flies, that does not happen.
That is a problem.
Yeah.
Um,
So I'm only seeing. You guys are going to need to present me with some negatives about button flies because at the moment I'm all over button
The
flies.
time. The time.
it's the time, man.
Oh,
it's
you-
the time.
I'm so fast at it now.
I guess I'm not that busy.
You know what? Actually,
It's
my goodness.
I mean, really.
it's
Yeah,
not as if
you're-
you're running out of the house,
like,
pulling
where-
up your pants,
where-
trying to
I got so much on.
Someone's like, "Where is
Yeah.
Paul?" You finally go out. Sorry, guys, button fly. We're going to miss our flight. Where is Paul?
Yeah.
So why button flies not more common then? Because the reality is they're not common. It's not as if you have a choice
Yeah,
when you go to
definitely
buy
zipper
pants.
is definitely more common. I would say.
I reckon it's more expensive to put a button fly on pants, so they don't do it. That's my guess.
I'm thinking about suit
Oh, you
pants.
can't have it on suit pants.
The
It's too
the thinness of dependent on the material.
yeah.
The thinner material needs to be a zipper because it's more
You need like
hidden
a s-
and flatline.
yeah.
Whereas if you got buttons, like that works on denim.
Yeah,
But
only works on denim.
Yeah, denim or maybe like khaki kind of.
Yeah.
Wait, khaki a colour?
No, you're
is
thinking
the
of
colour.
whatever army clothes are made of. What's that made of?
No.
Is it denim?
Canvas?
Nah, canvas.
Camouflage?
Fabric?
It's made of camouflage. I don't know. I've never seen it.
I've never seen it.
In fact, all you can see are the buttons.
I've seen the racks. Like I've seen the racks and the coat hangers hanging off the racks. That's all I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, so we're happy with that. Are we going to say that button flies
Have you
are...
ever seen those camo trucks?
No, you have
I
not.
mean,
It's
wait,
just-
I don't know how to answer this question.
You see a person through a screen and that's it. So we're going to say button flies are a better option,
I think so.
but for some reason society has not
They're better,
adopted.
they're better, but you can't afford them.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
maybe
so
one day. Maybe
that
one
makes
day.
zipper flies better. Because you know what's worse than a button fly and a zipper fly?
What's
is
that?
no fly because you can't afford it. Right? So it's better to be able to afford one.
Okay, I'm happy with that.
Um,
I'm happy with that.
All right, next question.
oh, I almost looked at it again.
Next one.
I have
I
Jimmy.
Don't look at it. Look at me.
No,
Look at me.
too late.
Don't look
Too
at
late.
it.
I
Don't look
looked
at me.
at
Look
it.
at me. Do
Too late.
aliens exist?
Nah.
Do aliens exist?
Nah.
Um,
No, and if they did, they never get here. It's too far.
What about Area 51?
Yeah, no aliens.
Why not? How do you
No,
know?
they exist.
You haven't been there.
I haven't been to all the planets.
What about
either.
UFOs?
No, no.
UFOs exist
Yeah, because that's just
by
some-
definition.
Yeah, yeah, okay, gotcha.
I heard
because of the U.
Yeah, unidentified, yep.
Yeah.
I won't say who, but I heard a guy once say,
Please
in all
say who it is.
seriousness,
If it was Paul, he would say the name.
no, he said it.
Then we
Three
just
times.
beep it out later on.
Yeah.
I don't think Peter Munger listens to the podcast, but someone he knows.
That's not him?
No, someone he knows was telling him in all seriousness, the problem with the world at the moment is it's overpopulated because you know
Was
that
it neckbeard?
it was.
What?
Okay, neckbeard, right? Someone he knows
Yes.
doesn't know them all that well and they haven't seen him for a while.
Yeah, and I feel like their friendship is now on very...
Nah, it doesn't matter.
Tender.
It's fine.
Okay.
They'll never listen. There's no chance neckbeard will listen.
Yeah, no, okay, go
Anyway,
on.
neckbeard may not realise he's neckbeard either.
I'm sure he doesn't, because if you
Anyway,
know
neckbeard
neckbeard...
came over and they hadn't seen him for a while. And he had like
Imagine
shaves,
a beard.
but only starting here and going all the way down here.
Okay,
just
so
neck.
starting
Everything else-
under the point of your chin.
The rest was shaved
Yeah.
on purpose.
Now they,
Well, I assume it wasn't an accident,
now they call him neckbeard. Anyway, so it could have been neckbeard.
but not to his face.
Could have been.
I don't know.
Okay.
Probably not to
So
his face.
he said, in all seriousness, the problem with the world, because it's
Yeah.
overpopulated, because as you know, no planet has ever existed with a population exceeding more than 20 million.
That's.
Okay,
I mean, I
get it.
guess. I guess that's
Except-
true.
Yeah, that. I mean, as far as we know, that is.
Yeah.
that
Wait, hang
is
on. No
true.
planet has ever existed. But what about this one?
Yeah, well,
Yeah, that's what he's
that
saying,
was
that's the
point. It's
problem.
only
So-
been this one. All the other planets have less than 20 million people.
Or whatever. I can't remember the number he used. He said he had it, but it had a hard, fast number and said oh, no other planet has ever gone over that number.
Because
Oh, that's
because
right.
census on Mars I never hit over
You
20
went,
million.
no, it's always like just well, no one fills it out.
No, they
we
don't.
don't really
they
know.
don't. It's just it's far too. Is it hot or cold in Mars? Cold. Hot.
Cold.
Oh, hot and cold.
Far too cold.
Hot sometimes.
No, it's always cold.
Probably
It's
hot
cold.
in the day.
No,
further
Mars
up.
is always cold.
I think
It's
it's hot
further
in the
away.
day.
No, I don't think. I
reckon it's hot in the day.
I don't think it is.
I reckon it's too hot in the day.
I think it's
No,
always
it's,
too cold.
It's further away than.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
than it.
No, it does.
it kinda
It does.
does.
The distance from the sun matters.
It matters
Yeah.
a bit. But it doesn't, it's not the only thing that matters. Because, like, because of other stuff too.
Okay, so you go live on Mercury and have a great old time.
I reckon that Mars is hot in the day.
No, I'm almost positive.
Just 'cause it's
it
red
is-
doesn't make it hot.
I think
No,
it is
it
an
does make it
ice
hot.
planet.
I reckon it's not an ice planet.
No,
Well,
it's
it's got no water, so it's not
It's
an
got
ice
ice.
planet.
It does have ice.
Oh,
But it's not an ice
well,
planet.
I don't
not.
talk
Okay,
about
so
this anymore.
if there is ice on the planet,
Yeah.
is there therefore aliens that are existing on it?
So,
'Cause
when
water
we're
is
talking
the
about
base
aliens,
element
Are we
of
talking
existence.
about
It's a big
bacteria,
leap,
or we're
isn't it?
talking about like
We're
running
talking
around
any-
spaceship
intelligent,
aliens?
intelligent
Okay,
beings.
so we're not okay. We can universally say there's not green dudes with the big bug eyes, yeah. But
Why?
is there?
Why can we say that?
Because you just said it.
I did say it. You know why? Because our star and planet is not that old in the scheme of things, and there are so many stars and planets just in our galaxy that if there were aliens, the whole galaxy should just be teeming with them by this point. Like it would only take something like I heard, like conservatively 20 to 30 million years to populate the galaxy if you're smart enough to get around. And since our Earth is only something
we're quite young.
it's like 4.5 billion years old or something,
Right.
which is nothing.
Okay.
then there's billions of years where if there were other aliens,
They would have got around.
Oh, they'd be all over the place.
But what about in other galaxies?
Surely
You don't
there's
need another galaxy because there's so many hundreds. There's like 300 billion stars or something. There's
But like
plenty.
there'd have to be other planets. There's so many planets, right?
Yeah.
That there would have to be another planet that has almost exactly the same characteristics as Earth.
It's pretty.
Wouldn't
it's-
you think?
I don't know.
But wouldn't you think?
They started out by saying that all you needed was water and oxygen and
Some kind of atmosphere situation.
in order to survive. But they've realised it's bigger than that. It
Yeah,
needs to be.
you
It needs to be
need
a certain
heaps of stuff.
size. It needs
Yeah,
to
it can't
actually
be-
have other planets that draw away asteroids.
There
from
also
it.
needs to be some
Yeah.
kind of remnants of life to begin with, like as
Yeah,
in,
yeah.
As
You
in,
can't-
otherwise, how's their life? Like,
Yeah, yeah. Also, you can't be too close to a black hole, too far from a black hole, all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, the logistics of having some other planet that was completely inhabitable in the same way that Earth is
Not
almost impossible.
My other thing about like go back to Area 51.
I heard that, and then I heard the opposite of that too.
Did you?
Yeah.
Both of which are on the internet, so they both must.
Yeah,
be
they must.
true.
They're both true. But the thing about like conspiracy theories is people are terrible at keeping secrets.
Oh, the worst.
So like,
Yeah.
if there's legit like aliens
Yeah.
in the world that have been like found and harbored and now
Yeah.
stored,
Yeah.
there's zero chance that someone hasn't stuffed that up.
But that's how
And told everyone.
That's how you get away with murder.
That's how.
Don't tell anyone.
That's how you also
That's how they
know.
always
That's
get
also how
busted.
you know time travel doesn't exist.
Well,
Because if anyone had time traveled, there's no way they'd come back here and not have told us.
well, also they
at some
can't.
stage.
Well, it could exist but you can't come back to like October 2018. You might be able to come back to a date further in the future than
Oh,
that.
I hear what you're saying. As in,
Because no
as
one's come
in,
back to here yet.
as in, it might be invented one day, and there might be restrictions on it. That I mean,
How
you can
far
only go
back
back
you
a
go?
week or something.
Well, you
Is that
can't.
what you're
Well, I
saying?
don't know, but you can't come back to right now
Because it hasn't
Never
happened.
hasn't happened yet.
And if it had, there'd be some person out there that's already blown it for everyone.
Yeah, it
Just
would
like-
have been it.
Yeah.
Why else don't they exist? Or maybe they do. No, I said no, didn't I? I'm
said
pretty
no.
heavy on no.
You're pretty heavy on that.
Heavy on
Heavy
no.
on no.
Heavy
Yeah.
on no.
I feel
Too
like
far as well.
I feel
Too
like
far to
no
get
as
here.
well. I feel like it's a no as well.
It's too far to get
no
here
from
as
you?
well.
Yeah, I feel like it's a no. Like,
Okay.
I just I don't.
Alien boy over here. I feel like this
Yeah,
guy.
go on.
wants
No,
to-
I'm just trying to get the best out of you. That's all.
Okay.
I want to challenge.
Yeah, look, I've
right.
got a few reasons why I'm a no. I'm a no because like life needs to exist for life to exist. So
Yeah, but that argument doesn't hold up because
Okay.
that, you could say that there's no people on Earth because of that same reason.
I'm a no because if aliens exist, as in the intelligible
Yeah.
ones that have travelled out here,
Oh, it could
we
be a
don't
lot
know
of dumb
about
ones.
it.
There could be a lot of dumb ones out there.
Oh, they might be stupid.
Also, do you notice whenever there's some sort of alien theory, they're always more advanced than us? Like, why are we so dumb?
Yeah.
Maybe we're the most advanced like thing. Maybe there are aliens,
Yeah.
and we'll find them
You don't want
because
them.
we're more advanced than them.
You don't really want there to be aliens because if aliens come here, they probably do what everyone on Earth does when they
Yeah,
go to another country.
it's like
They'll
the
just-
indigenous
they'll just
people.
kill 'em.
It's
They'll
like the
walk in
indigenous
and-
people wish there weren't Europeans.
Yeah.
yeah,
Same thing.
Well, it's like every country wishes the country next door wasn't there.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
keep coming over and trying to kill them.
Yeah,
You walk in and start claiming things and naming things after
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
And Ayers Rock could become...
yeah,
Yeah.
like
Like sort of.
All right.
And then like 100 years ago, we're gonna call it Uluru again.
There you go, guys. You've heard it here first. Aliens do not exist. Otherwise, they would have taken us over already.
Yeah.
truth is out there. Is that what we said?
No, that's not what I said.
Okay.
So thanks again very much for listening or watching, wherever you're getting this, either on YouTube or on the podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're listening to us, and we'll be back with another episode very soon. If you've got questions you want to send in,
You want me to keep looking around?
Not that much.
I don't know. I'm just confused as to
Oh,
why
Ryan, you go back.
Why are
Okay.
you
What are you
letting
got
Ryan
any
do his intro and
questions
outro so uninterrupted?
Well, I noticed that I left my phone on the table the whole episode. And I thought,
Okay, what's it
okay,
got to-
well, I just noticed that. I was like, oh, okay, I normally wouldn't do that. Then I just stopped listening to his outro.
Okay.
And so I didn't have a chance to, like, sort of heckle him or...
thanks for being honest. Don't forget to send in your questions, and we will try and answer
Blah, blah,
those
blah,
for you
episode over.
at some stage.
Hashtag.
Catch
Do
you
the
next
hashtag.
time.
Do the hashtag.
Oh, yeah, do the hashtag, man.
Hashtag what?
T-Quest how?
There we go. It's done.
All right, that's it.